Oh,
We are back.
we are back and we are live.
Been a minute.
Live and alive.
It's been a minute, not gonna lie.
It has been a very, very long minute.
For good reason, though.
For good reason.
For good reason.
For good reason. We'll get to that in a moment. But of course, what up, Mario?
What up, though?
We got yeah. And it's been a long time. Last time we were on here was 5,000 subscribers.
Now we're at 6K.
We are beyond 6K.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a long journey, and we thank you guys for your patience and everything, because not posting a video in a long time, not posting a podcast episode, obviously,
Yeah, it's
just having shorts to go off with.
That's true dedication right there.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean,
it's true dedication to our channel and a true investment into us.
Yeah,
we appreciate it a lot.
It really does mean a lot.
It really does.
We are about the minute mark, so we should be talking about where we've been.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to start it off?
Yeah. So, well, I've been doing golf season. I play college golf for Oakland Community College, and I finished my fall season at about late October. Was playing a lot, getting the flow at school. College is obviously different from high school, and just kind of flowed into college. But the real reason why we haven't really been here is because of this guy.
Yep.
This guy was doing big things. Big things.
Let's go. Who do you think is the GOAT for what sport?
For what sport? That's a good question. That's a good question.
I run track and cross country at Macomb Community College.
Yes, sir.
And the team qualified for the national meet, and we got 10th in the nation as a team. And that extended the season an extra 2 weeks to early November. And I mean, going to Virginia, I can't really do a podcast with all that going on.
That's true.
It was like a 5-day trip, so I mean, there was a lot going on there.
Oh yeah.
Who's the NBA GOAT? My opinion, Jordan.
Yeah,
I gotta go Jordan.
If you've listened to past podcast episodes, go check them out. We've said Jordan.
Big time Jordan.
We're big time
Jordan. I mean, it's close. I think it's close.
It's very close. LeBron has made his case. He's played for 22 years. I mean, that's a lot of time. He's top 10 in pretty much every statistic you throw up there.
His longevity is crazy.
So I mean, playing for 22 years too. I mean, I played 4 years in high school basketball. I barely do it. I mean, 22 years NBA.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, so just like what Owen said though, being a full-time student though, got to maintain. I got to be good academically, or else I won't be able to run. So I got to be good at academics. Worry about my sport. Work about I got to do homework after practice. And then trying to maintain sort of a social life. Still be able to see my buddies every now and then.
Yep.
I mean, it's tough, but it's just time management at the end of the day. So that's kind of where I've been. But I mean, we have been talking get another podcast in the last few weeks, because we finally getting a little bit of a break here for a little bit.
Yeah, for the winter, I don't know if you have a spring season, but I do.
I have indoor track and then outdoor track.
Oh,
but indoor track's not as stacked a schedule as cross country, so I should be around more.
So more lenient schedule.
Yes.
Because the spring is when I have my national tournament, so it could be a little rough there. But we got the winter.
How's OCC they gonna make it?
OCC gonna make the national tournament?
Don't y'all got some dogs?
Oh yeah, we got a good team. We got a really good team. I think we were top. We placed second in the conference just recently.
That's good enough to make it to the national, as far as I'm concerned.
It's good enough to make the national, as long as you're top three. You're top three individual after that.
Yeah, we got second in regionals, which I think is conference for you guys.
Yep.
So yeah, we lost to the national champions too. So.
Oh well,
they're insane.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. That shows you that you're just one step away.
We're catching them. If we get the recruiting class we think we can, I think we can get them.
Oh yeah.
And then we're gonna be competing for a national title instead of 10th place. So.
Yeah, because last year our team made it to nationals, but with 5 guys.
Yeah.
So there was no error last year. Now we're probably like 8 guys deep.
That's good.
So
depth is important in junior college.
Especially, it's
depth
is kind of really because golf is like basketball. Like you throw 5 out there and 4 have to perform. So, but hey, that's where we've been for X amount of time.
And we
I
hit
don't even
6K
know.
in the middle, and in the middle of all that.
Absolutely, yeah. We hit.
Very
We're
thankful.
at about 6.1. 6.15 right now. That's crazy. Never thought I would see that number.
So still road to 10K.
But hey, road to 10K. That's why we haven't really posted anything, because if you know the goal, we know the goal. It's 10K.
Yep.
So
yeah.
What you got next, Jay?
Yeah, next we got to talk about Michigan football, of course.
Oh yeah, big.
I mean, there's been a lot going on with them from playing and recruiting. It's been a bad down year.
Yeah, let's talk about the playing first, because that's the present day.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
we're 5-5 right now.
5-4.
Yeah, so 5-4. Only any kind of win that we have that's decent is Michigan State one, but Michigan State's not really that good.
Or like USC.
USC was
ranked.
when they were ranked.
That was about the best.
But
That was about the high.
They've been shown to not be that good though, so it makes the value of that win go away.
Well, I guess the best win then statistically is Minnesota, which is that's bad.
Yeah,
That's bad.
We almost lost that too.
And we almost lost that.
Trying to lose that game too.
Yeah.
Had a big lead at
Oh my
halftime and
God.
choked.
I think it was like 27-3 or something. I don't know.
I think Michigan's starting to play better since the Michigan State game. But now we're playing teams like Oregon, Penn State. We're gonna play Ohio State. Indiana was a good team.
Yeah, we just got Northwestern and Ohio State left. And
Yeah.
Northwestern it's looking like a must-win to make a bowl game.
Dude, it's bad.
That's bad.
So bad.
I mean, to be 6-6 after being 15-0
'Cause let's be
national
honest,
champions.
We're not gonna beat Ohio State.
No.
Ohio
Let's be
State's
real.
way better.
Oh my God, they don't even have to put their starters out there and they'll win.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that one year that it was like 70-30.
Yeah.
Rough, but I think Michigan's starting to play better. It's just a little late for that, and then having our QB troubles for the first however many weeks it was, still have QB troubles.
Yeah, exactly.
Tuttle getting medically retiring after barely playing in the season.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Very
Gotta
unfortunate.
make the best business decision for yourself,
Exactly.
health wise. Was
Because I mean, he already played at Indiana and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's already made the name for
if
himself.
he's gonna go on to coach, why jeopardize your future health for a few weeks of football?
Yeah, I
At the end
mean,
of the day, you got to worry about yourself. Your future family. You got to think about all those things. And at the end of the day, that is worth more than football.
exactly.
You hear that with players talking about that all the time.
Yeah, especially NFL players. They talk about it like, man, I just can't do this, and they retire after like a solid 8 years.
And that's the thing with Tua is people are actually, it's not even a joke anymore about maybe he should retire. Probably should retire after all these concussions.
Yes, I mean, to not even wear a guardian cap
Yeah.
in your game back. I mean, this guy doesn't care, man.
Yeah, it's weird. But
It's
at the end of the day, what's more important, family or football? Most would probably say family, if I had to take a guess. But
yes, yeah.
yeah, and then I think, as we all know, recruiting has been weird.
Oh, it's been very, very weird.
It's been bad, though. Let's be completely honest.
Oh my God.
Michigan allegedly has proposed $10.5 million for 4 years in NIL money to Bryce Underwood to try to get him to flip from LSU to Michigan.
Yeah, if you don't know Bryce Underwood, #1 player in the country,
Goes to Belleville in Michigan.
goes to Belleville High School in Michigan, and of course, it's literally right down the road from Michigan. And now Michigan's trying to make a late recruitment push,
Yeah.
to get this kid.
And let's be honest, it's done more worse than good. We had our 4-star QB from Florida.
Yep, Deacon.
Good prospect.
He was great. They were saying he's the next Max Duggan, and Max Duggan in college was pretty good.
Yeah, he put up stats.
He put up
And
stats.
he was a good prospect, good potential. We threw it all away for Bryce Underwood. Great player, but let's be honest, he's not going to flip.
No, LSU could probably match that offer and more
They could.
in endorsements.
Yeah.
In the long run, LSU's 100 times better.
See, I agree
100%.
with that. It's just, I don't know why we decided that we needed it. It was after our QB situations, but we've had serviceable QBs that have gotten us to win games.
Exactly.
I mean,
we got Jane Davis sitting there.
yeah. Hopefully he's as good as they say he is.
Yes,
If
as
not,
they advertise, or at least his family thinks, because,
yeah.
man, he redshirted all this year, and we are looking at probably the worst Michigan football I've watched in
Since
quite some
2020.
time. Yeah,
Just that
2020.
COVID year.
Literally, that COVID year was the last time Michigan football was this bad.
Yeah.
Even did you see that? Josh O'Korn came out and talked about how
He-
bad the QBs are.
Yeah, he didn't lose a game against Indiana.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
If he's coming out, I mean, he was garbage.
He was terrible.
Garbage. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think, because that's what people were comparing Davis Warren to, is Josh O'Korn.
Davis Warren, I don't know. He's very inexperienced. And it shows. Oh, it's still too big.
The thing is, you did say at the beginning of the season that Davis Warren was going to be the starter.
I thought he was
You
gonna be-
predicted that,
I predicted it.
but you
From
thought
what
he was
I
going to be good.
I thought he was good. The spring game. In the spring game, he looked a lot better than Orgy. I saw that, and I was like, he's done that twice. Two spring
Well, I'll
games
tell you
in a
this:
row.
he does look a lot better than Orgy.
Oh,
Just
dude.
problem is that he's not good.
Orgy can throw the ball a little bit.
If Orgy could just throw the ball 15 yards solidly,
So, man, the USC game where he threw like 10 passes.
for 32 yards or something,
Yeah, the
and we
longest
won
pass was
that
10
game.
yards.
We
10
won
yards.
that game. That's how we should have known USC was bad.
They were terrible.
I mean, to literally have 10 passes on your defense
Yeah,
and lose a game,
it's so.
that's atrocious.
But yeah, but there is still some good for Michigan's recruiting class. They did get the number 19th ranked player in the country, offensive tackle. I mean, 5-star.
Yeah.
Good pickup.
Yeah, it's a great pickup. Great pickup.
Sounds like he's just a great athlete, and he's a big dude, so that's
he's
good.
like 6'6". He's ginormous.
So I think
And that's what we need.
we got to keep building off of that. Get people wanting to follow in his footsteps. Because it's not always about 5 stars, but it's about getting the good prospects and getting what you need.
Yep.
Michigan needs offensive linemen after this. Like, you can clearly see it this year. Like, compared to last year, this year, big drop off at the quarterback, offensive lineman position. I'm not going to say running back because backs are still pretty good.
Yeah, because Mullings and
Losing Roman Wilson was
Edwards
kind of
is-
tough.
yeah, losing those like solid
Cornelius
veteran
Johnson.
receivers, you could just tell that this team went from all seniors to sophomores, and
Yeah.
it shows. It really does show.
I mean,
That offensive line is so young.
The only thing we didn't really lose was Mason Granville Johnson, Kenneth Grant, and Colson Loveland.
Which, by the way, will probably go in the first round.
They're all going in the first
Next
round.
year.
For real. Yeah.
This golf
Ofer.
guys,
Over.
what's going on,
But
man?
yeah, nah, so I think Michigan has got a lot of work to do, but I still trust in Sharon Moore. I don't say we should give up on him yet, even though it's his first year.
And it's just, I don't know. I mean, this team is bad. I don't know. I don't really know if
Over here at lunch type stuff.
Oh yes, her watching the stream at lunch. That's
Yeah,
that's dedication. That's dedication right there.
With my boo Eric. I know
That's
that kid. I
awesome.
know
That's
that kid.
awesome. But of course, since we take a little time to, of course, tell you guys to like the stream.
Yeah.
you
Like
know,
it up.
if you can.
Promote us.
like the
type
stream.
stuff.
It doesn't hurt. Just press the button,
Oh,
And it-
nah, bro.
and it goes like that. All right.
To answer Eric, I'm gonna have to go with the first one. I'm not gonna say who though.
What?
Question's crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
That is.
I think we should also talk about Michigan State since Tommy Schuster,
Oh yeah.
Chippewa Valley alum, is at Michigan State.
Absolutely.
They look horrible as well. They look terrible as well. I mean, we bet with our we both are Michigan fans, and our buddy Matt's Michigan State.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt Crocker was been.
Yeah, he's been on the
Podcast.
podcast. Gonna return eventually.
Yes, sir.
Just don't know when.
Just don't know when,
Yeah,
because we haven't been consistently on here. So
we're all busy though. He's working.
yeah, everybody's
You're working,
busy.
School, sport,
Yep.
school. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, everybody's busy. But
Yeah, but I think Michigan State's horrible. Childs is not playing good.
Giles needs. He has the potential, but
Oh no, he's
Just
also a good prospect, but
just a lot of work to do. I mean, so far away from the goal that he's definitely looking for.
there are positives though. I told in senior year when I was looking at Nick Marsh's highlight tape, I was like, this dude's quick, he's got good hands, he's a great route runner. He's got all the things to be a good receiver.
Yep.
He's good.
Yep.
I really like him as a prospect. Nate Carter's also pretty good.
I believe he's probably going to graduate though.
He's going to be that
He's
this year.
going to be good.
After that though, you really start to think about like who's good. You got that tight end / receiver.
Yep, Veerling.
Yeah, that's his name. Then after that, though, who else is really good?
I mean, they have some decent. I mean, they have a corner, Dylan Turner. He's not bad.
Oh,
He's pretty good.
yeah, Dylan Tatum as well.
Yep. And there's a couple guys on the defense that are good, but again, it's like Michigan. Like you have the piece, like there's pieces. There's certain pieces in place,
I mean,
but you don't have the very important
I
spots.
feel like Michigan should be a lot better. Like, just think about it. We have 4 guys who will be first-round picks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Michigan
Colson
should be.
Lovin, Will Johnson, Kevin Grant, Mason Graham. Several, I think 3, 4 of those guys could all go top 15.
Oh yeah. Will Johnson's probably going to be a top 5 pick.
Mason Graham's going to be up there.
Mason
So
Graham's going to be a
Loveland's
top
up there.
10 pick. And Loveland is making his way up. I mean, he's literally been our top pass catcher, I think, every single game this year.
It's bad.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, hey, good for him. He's racking up stats. He's going to go to the NFL. He's going
Tyler, I literally said Nate Carter was good, bro. Tyler, I said Nate Carter was good.
Nate Carter's good, yeah. Yeah, we did. We both did. Nate Carter, we gave him his credit because, it's just a bad team. It's just a bad team.
Not a whole lot around him. He was killing us in that first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
Oh, yeah. He was spinning off the tackles. I mean, Mason Graham, one of our best tacklers, couldn't even tackle it.
Yeah.
Just spinning off of them.
I think Michigan State's got some work to do. I don't really know what their recruiting class is looking like right now, but
They don't have some.
just wanted to emphasize it. Yeah, no, he's good. Just it makes him not look as good as the team he's on.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, their games, how it's been going. He's good. You can see that when you watch him.
Mm-hmm.
That offensive line is trash, and it gets overshadowed. His performance gets overshadowed by losses. So I don't know. It's kind of tough.
But yeah, Michigan State's recruiting obviously doesn't look as good as Michigan's because
I mean,
Michigan does. I will say Michigan does recruit a lot better. But Jonathan Smith, we've talked about him in the past. He's pretty good with knowing the little like lesser prospects because of course he was at Oregon State and he was overshadowed by Oregon. Where they have all the NIL, they have all the stuff to recruit very good.
Has to work with less.
And I mean, he knows how to do it. He's got a ton of kids coming in. I mean, a ton. I think like 10, 11 so far. And we're just getting to the point where everybody's recruiting because this is the early signing period.
Yeah.
And there's still a little bit of time.
Isn't the late one in January?
Yeah.
Or February?
It's like February, March. It's sometime around there.
Yeah.
I think you did that.
That was early.
Oh, you were early?
I was really early.
Oh, you were really early. Oh, okay.
I signed it like early as possible.
Oh, we got a good question there by Eric.
Tyson or Paul? See, I'm going to have to Tyson.
That fight is tonight.
I thought it was tomorrow. I thought it was Saturday night.
Oh, is it Saturday night? I don't know. It's tonight or tomorrow night.
No, it's soon.
But it's soon.
Oh, shoot, dude. Just go to my house and watch the fight. I got Netflix.
Dude.
Oh, no?
You got Netflix?
I do.
Oh.
I'm going to be watching that fight. But I don't know, though. I'm not going to. I'm going to take Jake Paul.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know. It looks like scripted. I don't know. So that's what you don't know. Like,
I'm going to go with Jake Paul because he's in the prime of his physical stature, if we're going to be completely honest. You can tell he's been training boxing really hard the last few years. Mike Tyson, let's be completely honest, he's fought one time in the last bit. Didn't look great in that fight from what I saw, because I remember watching that. It was not.
Yeah, it's kind of like an unk trying to get back his skill from when he was.
He's a 60-year-old legend, one of the best boxers of all time. He made him be the best.
Yeah.
To each his own. But, dude, he's still he can still throw a good punch, but can a 6-year-old guy really compete with a 25, 26-year-old dude in his prime?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think it'll be a good fight, but I mean, is the fight legit? That's what I want to know. Because if the fight's legit, then yes, it's gonna be a great fight.
I think so. I don't know why he keeps fighting old dudes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know though.
Yeah, that is true. You should probably fight someone his age.
He's
Like
a
on
good
somebody's
boxer.
own size.
Don't think, I don't know. I just don't think Tyson's gonna be able to keep up in later rounds if it gets that far. He's old.
Disc golf.
Must have small.
I'm so small.
Yeah, I guess. But anyway,
I mean, we don't got the boxing knowledge, but it's just kind of pick one, honestly.
I mean, I've seen all of Jake Paul's fights against, Nate Diaz. He was solid. Tyson Fury, no, he didn't look the greatest in that one. But I don't know. You can tell he's a good boxer. It's just how good. We don't really know though. Let's be completely honest. When he keeps fighting these old, washed-up UFC fighters, it's pretty bad. They've never won boxed, and two, they're old.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand what he's doing. It's a good marketing strategy.
It is a very, very good marketing strategy. I mean, dude's all. It seems like Jake Paul is just a really good business guy.
Oh no, he's a great. Yeah, you can tell he's a great businessman.
He will do anything for business.
100%.
Doesn't matter what it is. You don't care if he has to pick up some boxing gloves.
Anything
start boxing some random people.
Anything to promote his fights.
Exactly.
Says whatever he needs
himself.
It's
and his channel and all that.
Is Owen Mahomes Glazer?
No.
Yes. Owen is a Mahomes Glazer.
No.
Curry Glazer. Todd Gurley Glazer when he was in his prime. No, big Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley.
Russell Wilson Glazer.
Russell Wilson.
I'm trying to remember.
He's doing good on the Steelers, I will say.
He's been solid, yeah.
But we got some NFL talk coming up. I don't know what it is.
Still talking about Michigan here, but we're gonna go to basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Michigan basketball. I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah, they have.
I mean, in May we trust. Remember, I texted you that.
Yep. In May we trust.
We're gonna talk about the recruiting also.
Oh yeah. But gotta talk about.
Paul just straight up market themselves as assholes in order to make as much money as possible. For real. I mean, whoever gets clicks though.
Hey, that's all. That's all they care about is you tapping into that fight.
Yep.
It makes them just a little bit of revenue, of course.
Not a little bit. They make a lot.
And then after.
I will give respect though. Jake Paul does give whoever he fights a good bag. I'll say that. Because Ben Askren, I remember he fought for like 2 minutes, I think, maybe. And he made $500,000.
Wow.
I mean,
that is impressive. That is.
Tom Mahomes ending Rice's season, career, but I don't know about all that.
Yeah, career is crazy.
Bro, Mahomes legit took out his knees, but I mean, I don't know. I think that play was the reason they've gotten DeAndre Hopkins.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know. But we'll talk about that later. Because Chiefs are on the list.
Yeah, absolutely.
But back to Michigan basketball, David Trust. They looked pretty good against Cleveland State. They beat them by, 40-something?
101 to 53, whatever that is.
48, yeah.
48, yeah.
But no, I wasn't – they actually looked pretty good. Offense looked a lot more smoother. Defense, they looked like they were communicating better. I mean, they looked way better than without Juwan. Because even in these early games, Michigan would not look good.
Yeah.
I remember it was against Oakland. We barely won. It was
we played Toledo, remember, in the preseason? Just as a scrimmage.
Yeah.
And we lost. We lost by 10.
Yeah.
This time, we won by 4. So, I mean, it's just – you could just tell, who was a real coach. And, and Juwan Howard ended up going to the NBA, and now he's a 5th assistant now. So.
That's low-key smart. I was thinking about ahead of the curve. Bro, trolling.
I mean, I guess he wanted DeAndre Hopkins.
Thought about that?
No way. No.
I mean, that's some crazy talk. But
that would be crazy.
Yeah, I think May is the more he coaches in Michigan, the better the team's going to get.
But yeah.
Because, as we know, in the recruiting class, Michigan did pick up Trey McKinney. He did sign.
Mm-hmm. He did sign.
Was he 13th in the class?
He is 18th.
18th.
I'm pretty sure he's around there.
From Lake Orchard, St. Mary's.
Orchard Lake,
St. Mary's, same.
Orchard Lake, St.
I mean, I get it mixed up. The other day I said St. Vincent, St. Mary's, but I was like, that's the problem.
Oh, that's the problem. I'm
like, bro, I'm tripping. But
Orchard Lake, St. Mary's, I mean, they are.
I bet LeBron predicted Mahomes entering his own team. He definitely did. He's like, man, I just had a feeling, man. Before that play, I was like, man, Rasheed Rice is
just man.
Mahomes
imagine if Mahomes takes out Rasheed Rice, and then they get DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, imagine.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. LeBron predicts everything.
He does.
He's like, man, Kobe's gonna go for 70 tonight. Man, you might as well go for 81. I don't know, man. Shit, he probably predicted Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. He's gonna go for 100 exactly.
Like, I'm not even gonna turn on the TV. There's no recording or anything, but he's going for 100. He's going for 100.
I don't know, man.
Sniped it, but
yeah, Michigan basketball, I think, is heading in the right direction. This is something I've picked up on. Michigan football is either really good, and then Michigan basketball sucks, and then Michigan's football is terrible, and then Michigan's basketball is good. I don't know. Both are never good at the same time.
Exactly. Never. As a Michigan fan, you can all. I mean, it's just. I mean, come on. They got to be good at the same time at some point. I mean, as long as May stays and Jerome Moore keeps cooking, maybe.
I think Sherman Moore, the more recruits he brings in, because he's a good recruiter.
Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. What we've seen from his recruiting class, I mean,
He recruits.
he's bringing in some hefty guys. I will say.
So I'm liking that. Just I don't know. I think Michigan's got to bring in good skill guys.
Yeah, but it's about development now.
Yeah.
At this point. So.
What's his nuts? Number 0 on the team.
On what?
Michigan. I'm trying to remember his name. Michigan football.
Oh, Samaj Morgan.
Yeah, dude, he is just not good.
He's
cheeks.
Yeah, he's just a slot receiver. But
he was supposed to be a good receiver that would be good this year. He's not been. He's been.
I will say the only guy who's been valid this year as a receiver is Tyler Morris.
Yeah,
but he was a rotational piece last year. So
yeah, his big play was the Alabama game last year.
Yep, when he ran across the sideline and dove for the pylon.
Yeah, Michigan's just got a lot of young receivers that you can tell they're inexperienced. When Loveland's your best pass catcher and he's the tight end, yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting look. Because last year, Roman Wilson and Cornelius Johnson were just good to have because they were experienced. And they were good at football. They were solid. They did what they needed to do, and they made J.J. McCarthy's job easier.
Because I will say, Samaj Morgan has shown leaps of development.
Yeah.
Just because, when they play zone defense, he's very good at finding the soft spot. I've noticed that. But I mean, besides that, I mean, he's just got to get better as a slot receiver, route running and taking big hits and all that. Because that's all he can play. He can't play.
He's scared of taking hits. If you've noticed that, he's terrified of getting hit.
Oh yeah, he's terrified of that big just boom.
It was not. You could see in the Michigan State game, he was terrified of getting hit. Like he would pre try to avoid getting hit before getting the ball.
Yes, it was like Tyler. He looked like Tyler Lockett out there. Like he would catch the ball.
No, Tyler Lockett.
And he would turn around and he would just jump down.
Tyler Lockett would try to make the hit less aggressive. And Tyler Lockett just falls down.
Yeah,
I respect that though because he's getting paid millions.
Well, yeah, and also he's been in the league.
He's been in the league
for I don't even know how long.
Tell me, has Tyler Lockett really ever been hurt? No. Always been a reliable receiver and
just
been there.
Marketing strategy.
I mean, Steve Smith did it at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Steve Smith, senior.
Yep.
He did it at the end of his career. Peyton Manning did it at the end of his career.
Yep.
If he knew he was going to get sacked, he'd just fall down.
Hey, I mean, Tom Brady played in the league.
Tom Brady did that
for a very long time, and he did that pretty much his whole career.
Throw the ball away or take the sack.
Yeah,
I mean,
or take the sack.
I try to do too much.
No, yep, exactly.
So I think it's smart if you want to have a long career.
Yeah.
So I think it makes sense. I'm not going to be the guy who bags on for that, but Michigan basketball coming back.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be back.
Because I mean, not only did we get Trey McKinney, but we also got a highly rated 4-star.
Yeah.
Do you know any of the other guys or not?
Not really.
Because there's another guy that we got out of the country. He's in Australia, coming over, and he's apparently a high 4-star too. So 2 4-stars and a 5-star. That's May's first class.
Yeah.
And I know that, of course, Juwan Howard's first class was Caleb Houston,
Musa Diabate.
Diabate.
They were bums.
But I don't think Juwan. I think Juwan Howard just knew how to get good prospects there.
Didn't know how to develop.
He didn't know how to develop them.
Yeah.
Caleb Houston now in the NBA, he's a solid rotational player. I don't know where Musa Diabate is anymore. I think he's
probably in the G League, dude.
Oh, he's on the Hornets. He's on the Hornets.
That's a great team.
I did see that yesterday, the other day on Instagram, but I don't think he plays that much.
But all of Juwan Howard's success was from Beeline's recruits.
Exactly.
They weren't ever his first year and his only good year was with John Beeline's recruits.
Yeah, because once Dickinson left and Caleb Houston and Diabate came in, it was bad. It was bad. Right from there, it was bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He could not get anything going good as a coach.
Exactly.
It was tough to see, but
because man, that one team that lost to UCLA, if they had Beeline,
probably could have pushed for a national title.
Yeah, they could have pushed for a national title.
But it is what it is. Moving on to the NFL, though, we got to talk about Lions first. They are 8-1, I believe.
Very impressive. Yes.
They've been
very, very good. I mean, of course, we knew they were going to be Super Bowl contenders, but 8-1 through 9. What is it? 10 weeks. That's impressive. Yeah. That is impressive. And I mean, we played Jacksonville this week, so
should be a win.
So 9-1. I mean, Hey,
It's solid.
they're the only team pretty much keeping up with the Chiefs at this point.
Yeah, we gotta have the Vikings stop winning though.
Yeah.
That would make it a little bit better. Because Lions still have to win every game.
Yeah.
But dude, the Chiefs though, we gotta talk about them too.
Yeah, because
They've had 3-4 games where it could have gone either way.
Yep.
Like
And it went the
last
Chiefs'
week,
way.
literally, I turned on the game. Literally on the kick because I was in Virginia. Like we stopped off at a restaurant and the game was on.
Yep.
Literally looked up, saw the kick get blocked. I'm like, dude, I'm not even surprised. That's the most Chiefs thing to happen. And then
Because, man, I mean, the kick got blocked. And the thing is, you see how many guys got through?
yeah,
I mean, like, there's like 6, 7 guys in the backfield by the time the ball is blocked.
yeah,
I mean, the Broncos, man, you had it in the bag. You could tell Bo Nix was just disappointed. Like, man, because Bo Nix played a hell of a game. They played an amazing game.
no, dude, think about it from Bo Nix's perspective. He's a rookie QB having a solid rookie season. About to beat the Chiefs, the undefeated Chiefs. Debatably, probably the best. I don't know. It's close. Who's
It's
the best?
debatable. Yeah, it's debatable.
One of the returning Super Bowl back-to-back champions.
Yep.
And you lose off of a blocked kick. I mean,
I think it was, what was it, like a 30-something yard or
Mario
two?
said he's back. What up, though?
Oh, what do we got? Harrison Butker's injured now.
They could hurt them,
It could.
but they got Justin Reed.
Yep, they do.
Dog. What
They
do you
got
like
Justin-
a 40-yard field goal that one time? Hey.
It was like 39, I think.
Solid.
But still, I mean, that's a solid field goal as a safety.
Yeah, I mean, but anyways, that could hurt him though. This Harrison Butker is the top 5 kicker in the league.
Yeah, I mean, they got to pick up some guy. I don't even know who they would pick up.
I mean, who's really on the market? You know what I mean?
That's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Well, this is from the top kickers though. Jake Bates, ice. Beat
Wow.
the Vikings with a go-ahead field goal.
Because that game against the Texans, oh my God,
It did not look good for the first.
we
half.
did not look. I mean, Lions looked garbage first half.
Hey, they stepped it up though. Jared Goff threw 5 picks, but hey, we won, so I'm not gonna complain. Jared Goff, up until that point, was playing the best football in the league as a QB.
Yep.
He was being the most efficient, best
Yeah,
completion
believe it or not,
percentages,
he had 4 interceptions going into that game.
and they were mostly from the Buccaneers game where he had 2. But for
Yeah.
4 games, he didn't throw a pick and he completed 80% or more of his passes.
Then it
The
went
one
to the
game,
Texans.
the one game he was perfect. I forget
Yeah.
which one it was.
Yeah, he was literally perfect. He was 18 for 18, I think. Or something.
Was it against the Seahawks? Where he
Pretty
was
sure.
18 for 18, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Amon Ra threw 2 passes and completed both of them. As well.
Yep. Dude, but then, yeah, Jake Bates though, he hit the game winner against Houston and had to go ahead, go ahead kick against the Vikings. He's been clutch.
Yes. I
Go-
mean, because he made the last 2 kicks against the Texans.
I think that's
He tied it up.
Yeah.
Barely snuck it in, and then barely got it in
Gonna
again.
watch the Jake Paul fight? I will.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
I
I got that
gonna
Netflix,
try to
bro.
watch it.
Pull up,
Polo.
pull up,
All right, man. I'll pull up, man. I'll pull up for the Jake Paul.
pull up, bro. I got that Netflix. Come on now.
Netflix.
Quit playing with a kid. Who's that?
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah.
we're gonna keep going. I guess.
Yeah,
But-
nah. We already talked about the Jake Paul thing.
Yeah. Who you got?
Essentially, I said Jake Paul's gonna win.
And I guess I'll just say Tyson. I don't
Yeah.
know, make it interesting. But hey, it's a 60-year-old fighting a 25-year-old, like we said.
Yeah,
So-
it's not. I don't know. It's weird to look.
I don't
It's
know,
weird to think
gonna be
about.
It's gonna be very uneven.
No, I think the Lions, if they can keep winning up, can win the NFC North.
I think they'll
And
have the best record.
I believe they are, in my opinion, the best team in the NFC in general. I don't see any team that has really been on their level.
No, because the Niners are just getting back McCaffrey,
They got to be good.
and
the
they
rest
got
of the
to
season.
be really good. I mean, they have like 4 or 5 losses
Yeah.
already, so they got to win out just to go 12-5, 13-4. But
Yeah. I mean, but I gotta say this though: Brock Purdy without McCaffrey still looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
They just always lose off some random stuff. Like they lost to the Rams off of a game-winning field goal.
yeah, it's definitely the Niners haven't really had their.
They haven't looked horrible. They just
Yeah.
they look like they're missing something. And it's CMC.
Because
And then
CMC comes
Debo
back.
Samuel, he's such a bad teammate.
Yeah,
It's horrible. I was just trying to be a big brother. Now you're trying to just put him down, bro. That's messed up.
yeah.
I mean,
that's
I don't know, man.
that was bad. I will say that was bad.
dude, and nobody believed the Big Brother statement that he said, and that divides the locker room a little
And then,
bit.
of course, Ayuk out for the season. I mean, just a lot has gone wrong for the Niners.
You know what's bad when Jawan Jennings was your wide receiver 1?
And has been.
He's solid, but
Yeah.
he shouldn't be a wide receiver 1.
No.
Kittle's been playing good though.
Yeah,
He's finally
Kittle's
stepping
been awesome. If you got him in fantasy,
doing good.
You got a sleeper right there.
Doing good.
We did also talk about our sleeper, Nico Collins. Look at that,
dude.
Like the past 2 years, we've talked about Nico Collins as a sleeper, and look what this guy's done.
He just goes up and gets it. I mean, if he wasn't getting hurt this year,
he was leading the league in receiving yards, and it wasn't even close.
He was ahead by 100
getting it.
for what was it? Through the first 5 weeks, he was like 100
I think
yards.
He gained. I think he was at like 200. Like his margin was 200.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
And then he got hurt, so
I mean, he's still at like 750, and he's played like 7 games.
He's been insane.
He's been incredible.
He's been good, but yeah, I think the NFL's been so good this year. Like that 1 week where it was just all upsets. Remember that week?
Oh yeah.
Where the Lions lost to the Bucks. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
I was gonna crash out that week. Because then my fantasy team lost.
There was definitely a lot of fantasy chaos.
Got to also talk about the QB situation for the Packers. I mean, Jordan Love has not played good. If I'm going to be completely honest, he's been solid at times, but he's also been pretty bad. Malik Willis, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm just going to say it right now. Malik Willis has looked pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
just from what I've seen,
I can't deny that. I can't deny that because Jordan Love has not
lived
up to the expectation.
When Jordan Love was injured and Malik Willis stepped up, literally won the game. I mean, I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, the thing is, when Jordan Love has gone up against these good and better teams, he hasn't looked.
Against the Lions, looked terrible.
Oh my God, Lions! He looked like just a back. He looked like a backup QB who was thrown in, and they were just told, "Can you try to win the game for us?" And he couldn't. He really couldn't. Whatever Jordan Love could do, he could have pulled out the Cowboys' Jordan Love and still wouldn't have won. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Jordan Love has been very disappointing. And also, believe it or not, C.J. Stroud has also been very disappointing.
I'm upset about that because he's my fantasy QB.
Yeah, because 2 guys that we thought, like going into the season, they were going to take that big leap. Second year as a starter, second year as a player in the NFL in general.
I don't think Stroud is all his fault. His offensive line is terrible.
Well, also, yeah, I mean,
and then your Nico Collins getting hurt,
and also Stephon Diggs out for the year.
A lot of that adds up. Yeah. So I think, and then Joe Mixon being injured for a little bit, kind of just took a lot of pressure off for the defense. It took a lot of pressure off the run and only worrying about the pass.
Mm-hmm.
With their terrible offensive line, that does not help.
Yeah.
So I think a little bit of that has kind of affected it, but he's got to be better. Yeah, so I'll say that.
Stroud does have to be better if they're going to want to make a playoff push.
I think Jordan Love, that's low-key. I'm not going to lie, that's on him. He's got to be better.
Yeah, Jordan Love has to be better because he has his guys.
Talking about
Dobbs has been there.
Yeah.
Watson's been there. Reed's been there. Everybody's been there.
Talking about the NFC North, though. Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
They got smoked by the Patriots, and it didn't even look good.
Oh, my God. Caleb Williams.
Sacked, 9 times? 8
has
times?
completely fallen off. And they fired their OC.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
Because of that.
Dude, they should fire Matt Eberflus, their head coach.
Man, he
is terrible.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if they see. I mean, think about it, though. He's not good. Not good at play calling, not good at decisions. It's just bad.
Because I think the Bears are going to end up somewhere around 500. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Maybe. I mean,
I think they're going to be just below 500. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I mean, if you lose to the Patriots 19-3, like you were dominated by the Patriots.
I think Caleb Williams gets sacked like 8-9 times.
Yeah,
and that's not. I think that's just the Bears' problem, bro. Think about it. They had Justin Fields. He got sacked a lot of times. I mean, it just goes back.
I think that
if Caleb Williams doesn't work out,
I don't know because that offensive line,
they're terrible.
I mean, it's terrible, yes, but I've watched some
part of it is
Williams
decisions. Holds the ball too long.
Yes, he holds the ball way too long.
I think it's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both, and it just makes it look terrible.
This is what should happen if the Bears can't get Caleb Williams to get it right. They should just stop drafting young QBs. Think about it. It's never worked. No. Mitch Trubisky hasn't worked. Maybe they should draft other people. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Justin Fields did not work out there.
Caleb Williams
is not working
was
out
the
right now.
very obvious pick, and it just hasn't worked out.
I mean,
so obviously, I think there's something.
They should do what the Denver Broncos did with Peyton Manning.
Might be a curse.
They should do what the Denver Broncos did with Peyton Manning. Get a QB who's a veteran, has maybe 3-4 years left in him.
Hey,
Get
you
him
know
when
who's a
he keeps
guy?
getting up. Bro, get like a Kirk Cousins, bro.
Hey, you know who would be good? Is if Anthony Richardson pans out, Joe Flacco ends up being a free agent. You go for Joe Flacco. You got Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and a young Rome Odunze who has looked promising.
Yeah.
You have the receiving core. You just need the quarterback. I mean, it's clear as day. You need the quarterback and the offensive line.
They never support them with a good. They never support their QBs with a good offensive line.
Yeah, because
that's on Ryan Poles, their
at
GM.
that 9th pick, it was a toss-up between going for Odunze, getting more weapons, or getting an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
And they chose Odunze. So
I just think that, they got to get some offensive line help. Because they're not going to give up on Caleb Williams until the very last chance.
Yeah.
Because Caleb Williams, the generational talent, according to what everybody said.
Well, what also you could build more pieces to your team if you just have a guy there who's decent.
Before it all unfolds, Caleb Williams is going to be the last thing that goes before everybody else.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, Ryan Poles is going to get fired.
Yep.
GM. The head coach is going to be gone after that season. That's my prediction.
This season?
My prediction, he's gone. Matt Eberflus is gone.
Wow.
If it gets worse, they might fire him mid-season.
Wow.
That's just what I think, though. He's a bad coach. And then Ryan Poles, the GM, he's had some interesting moves. He's had some good moves, but he's had some interesting moves. So it's like, I don't know, he's got a little bit of time left, I think. I don't think it's fully his fault, but he's got to surround Williams with some offensive line.
Because he did go out and get Keenan Allen. He did go out and get some pieces for that.
Let's be honest. I think we got to have this talk, though. Keenan Allen, he's kind of washed. Yeah. He's not what he's been. Ever since 2021, I believe, or 2022.
Oh, he had a really good year last year with the Chargers. Really good year.
Yeah.
Really good year. Career high numbers, but it's just as soon as he went to the Bears, I think this is his phase where he's kind of
goes to Chicago to have his career die. I think that's what's really happening.
Yeah, I think that's
it's kind of happening with DJ. Like he's been decent. He's been pretty decent with Chicago. He's had some good moments, like that game where he had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Or was it 5?
I don't know, something like that.
I had him finish that week, but anyways, he's had moments like that, but like overall, his stats have just declined heavily from when he was at the Panthers. The Panthers weren't even good with him.
Yeah.
Like when he was there. So I don't know. It's interesting.
It is very, very interesting.
Get a little positive here, though. Bryce Young won the last 2 games. I really like that. It's good to finally see that things are starting to go in the good direction. They start to get some confidence in the NFL. Because early on, it looked bad.
Yeah,
like
really bad.
And then,
so bad they threw Andy Dalton.
They gave up on him, though. But I think it might have been a better decision that they benched him. And
I think it showed him listen, this is what's going to happen. You're going to end up being a backup QB for the rest of your career if you don't shape up.
Yeah, he was just being too hesitant when he was starting early on in the season, but it's good to see he's starting to get some confidence. And good they starting to get some wins.
I think he's starting to play like Bryce Young again. Because the thing is, when this head coach came in, he had a whole scheme that was going to build so that Bryce Young could be the next grade.
See, that's the problem with the Panthers.
And he was it was just built around that. And it was kind of like Bryce Young was forced to change his whole play style for this guy. It was supposed to be like a stand in the pocket, like Tom Brady style, and just take a hit when you needed to. But Bryce Young's too small for that. That's the problem.
You know what's wrong with the Panthers, though, is they always fire the coaches early.
Yeah.
It was who was the head coach that they fired in the first 11 games?
Might have been Matt Rule.
I think it was Matt Rule, yeah. I believe it was him. Well, wow. What was the purpose for doing that? What did you get from doing that?
I think he had 3 wins, believe it or not. So should this coach be fired?
I don't know.
There's 3 wins.
This GM and owner is just horrible.
Yeah, they really do give up quick. I think because they're trying to find that 2015 spark again.
And that doesn't
it's just
allow
not there.
That doesn't allow any progression to happen. Why did they fire Ron Rivera? he had like a kind of down year where he went 7-9 that year, and then they fired him because of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go to the Super Bowl every year.
That's true.
So I don't know. The Panthers got.
Because that's what I think they're trying to do. Is they're trying to find that spark again, and it's just you can't just go from 3 wins to Super Bowl. I mean, that just doesn't happen.
Bengals did that, but then next year, since they've just been trashed.
Yeah, so it's like you can't really just.
That's why there's no real progress happening with the Panthers ever since that Super Bowl team. Because they always get a new coach. It never works out. They always get a new QB. It doesn't work out. The one year that they had Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, and that QB who was in the XFL.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to remember his name. He had like 2 good games.
Oh, PJ Walker.
That's what he had. So you're getting all that to happen. There's no progress that's ever going to happen. I mean, if you can't ever get Bryce Young, like they have pieces around him. Coker's he's been solid. Leggette's been solid.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, Chuba Hubbard's been good. Their rookie running back that they have.
And Adam Thielen, when he was there,
yeah,
he was decent. Man.
But the reason that there's no progress ever happening is because you're changing the schemes all the time on Bryce Young. And as a young QB, that's just setting him up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
So how is he supposed to be good when he's had, 3 coaches or 2 coaches, then the interim head coach?
Yeah.
How is he supposed to get better with those circumstances?
Exactly.
He can't. The thing's always
can't.
changing around him. Even veteran QBs, that's tough to deal with.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
even Andy Dalton was struggling in this system. And it was just, he obviously had his spark of 1 or 2 games. But after that, it's just, he didn't look good just because it's a tough system to just go from, this has been the same old system, and then just flip it. Just like that.
Panthers got to figure out what they actually want to do. Or else they'll keep doing the cycle of new coach, new QB, new coach, new QB, loss. Bam. And they got to stop doing that.
Then they'll be in the talk of worst franchises of all time,
They've
which I guess they already are.
they're
but
in it, yeah. But they've had good teams. Like the one year that they went to the Super Bowl against Tom Brady.
No, against Peyton Manning. That was the Broncos Panthers one.
No, there was one early on.
Oh,
It
early
was
on.
like early 2000s.
Oh, well then I don't.
They had Steve
With
Smith.
Steve Smith, yeah. Yep, I know what you're talking about now. Forget what year that was.
It was 2000 and I'm trying to remember. Brady, I believe, beat the Rams in his first Super Bowl against the greatest show on turf.
Yep.
The next year, I believe, it was the Panthers. I think it would have been like 2002, 2003.
Yeah, that's
Somewhere around there, I think.
yep. That's where I was thinking.
Numbers
Really
a little,
early 2000s.
Numbers a little messed up there, but
Yeah, we weren't even alive, but
we're not. We're not alive.
might have not even been a thought, but hey.
Yeah, early on, Brady beat the Eagles, Rams, and the Panthers for his first 3 Super Bowls. I don't know which order. I know he beat the Rams first.
Yeah.
But after that,
yeah, because the greatest show on turf is kind of hard to remember. Kind of hard not to remember.
yeah, I think it was Torrey Holt, Kurt Warner. Shoot, I'm trying to remember oh my God, Marshall Faulk. That's
Yep.
the running back.
I was gonna say
That's crazy.
Madden Mobile legend, by the way. Oh my God.
Shoot, I don't even know him from Madden Mobile or anything like that. I just know him from his actual football career. But I watched the 30 for 30. No, not 30.
I was just saying that
Oh no, he was the
him and Madden Mobile was phenomenal. He
Pretty
was like
much
a
Madden
9.
Mobile.
He was like a 98.
Yeah.
Forget 15 or 16, but he was crazy.
Mhm.
'Cause that's when I played.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some more stuff about the NFL. The Jets, they traded for Devontae Adams.
They did.
I mean, it has
And-
not really done much.
No, and they traded away Mike Williams.
He sucks.
The
so
Steelers.
it's not that big a deal. But it's not the receiving that's the problem. I think we got to look and maybe think that Aaron Rodgers might be the problem. They fired Robert Saleh.
I couldn't believe that when they fired Robert Saleh. I was like, wow.
I mean, he hadn't really done much as a coach in his 3rd year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just,
The only thing that looks bright there is Garrett Wilson, but it took him a little bit to get going.
Yeah.
He's now starting to get back to it. But what else has really looked that great? Quentin Williams? He's always been pretty good. He can't shut out a team on his own.
He's always been the first team overall.
So, I mean, it's looking a little rough over there because I think they might just have to scrap it and go into a rebuild because clearly the Aaron Rodgers has, experiment has not worked.
Yeah, that experiment has.
And then getting Devontae Adams, getting
Let's try to rebuild Green Bay
it's really what they
5
tried to
years
do.
in it. 5 years down the road.
Yeah, and they had trying to remember who's the receiver right now.
Alan Lazard.
Yeah, Alan Lazard.
They even got Randall Cobb at one point.
They did, and then he retired.
Bad.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you accomplishing with that?
I don't know. It was a lot of just garbage.
Yeah, and then they got who's the Matt Nagy? Is that who it is? No, not Matt Nagy. It's he was the offensive coordinator for Fields.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh my God, he's the offensive coordinator.
The Jets.
Jets, yeah.
Yeah,
he's terrible
because he
too.
coached Rodgers in
Green Bay.
Then he went to the Broncos. He was the head coach for the Broncos. I know his
I know his
whole path, but I don't know his name.
Shoot, it's actually pissed me off.
Because
I'll figure.
Because like Hasselbeck, that's not right.
No. Hasselbeck's an
That's-
NFL
yeah.
analysis guy,
That's
analytics
not
guy.
right.
But yeah, I think is that in the NFL? Oh, well, actually, I have to speak about the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh and Herbert. I mean,
Hey, they've been cooking.
Herbert's looked a lot better under Harbaugh's system. I like it. I'm happy.
I mean, the Chargers don't really have like the crazy pieces either.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins is their running back one. He's been solid.
Yeah, I mean, they were gonna have that 1-2 punch like Baltimore did with Gus Edwards and Dobbins, but Gus Edwards out for the year. But hey, they have a solid thing going there. They don't even have a true wide receiver one. It's different every week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a great start.
Yeah,
Great start for.
Think about it. They don't even have the pieces to be a championship contending team. They're being solid.
Yeah, and they're
It's good to
middle
see.
of the pack, doing decent.
And I'm happy to see that Justin Herbert's finally starting to get some good coaching. And he's starting to really show Justin Herbert like he did his rookie season.
Yeah, because what was it, Brandon Staley or something? Garbage. Terrible head coach.
Not good.
Oh my God, he was garbage.
But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to talk about in the NFL outside of last night's game. Saquon absolutely popped off.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't even know who's in contention to be the MVP right now. Because it's just.
I mean, the only guy is Lamar, just because he's having a better year than he did last year, and he won the MVP.
Yeah. Other than that, though, there's nobody else ready to compete with him.
No,
Because Mahomes is.
I haven't even seen the odds, but I mean, it should be Lamar and then drop off and then Josh Allen, and then I think
And that's maybe
after that.
It could interchange them after.
Yeah.
Because Mahomes has not played great.
no, team's undefeated, but
He hasn't played great.
nobody's
He hasn't been MVP good.
no. He's just been good enough to win 9 games. That's it.
How I got pissed off when I think ESPN put their odds, or FanDuel put their odds to win MVP. Mahomes was at the top, and then after the first 4 games, like, bro, what? He hadn't done anything
Mahomes
that
has
crazy.
not played any good game. I haven't seen a good game from Mahomes this year.
I mean, he was all right in the Baltimore game.
But like, he's just been good enough to win. He's kind of like J.J. McCarthy was last year for Michigan. Just
J.J. McCarthy had good games, though. Against Michigan State when they blew him out.
that's true,
He played good.
but it's just a guy who just trying to find a comparison. That a guy good enough to win. That's it, flat out.
Yeah.
Maybe like a Stetson Bennett,
Like
he was at Georgia.
I mean,
Like, of course, he had flashes of being good, obviously, because you got to have some games where you just blow people out in college. But,
yeah. But, I mean,
but good enough to win.
yeah, overall, is there anything else to really talk about in the NFL?
I mean, not really.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, because Loki, this has been a pretty down year. It's
Dolphins
just
are
really been.
trash.
I mean, Lions. As people from Michigan, Detroit. It's
Metro Detroit, right?
it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It really
The
is.
vibe is different.
Yeah, the vibe is
Last
very
years.
different. But the rest of the country with all their NFL teams, it's just kind of meh, bleh.
I mean,
Besides, if you're a Commanders fan, you're living life, man.
you like
You went from
honestly the QBs right now for the rookie QBs. It's got to go Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, Drake May, then probably Caleb Williams for best top 4 rookie QBs.
and Spencer Rattler did play a couple games.
He did play a couple
He did
games,
play a couple games.
but then
He was
McCarthy he had to have a second surgery.
Yeah, Loki. I mean, McCarthy could have been good. Looking at what Sam Darnold has done, I don't think he would have played because of how Sam Darnold's doing this year. But still, I mean,
It's unfortunate that McCarthy's had to have that. Is what he tears Achilles.
Yeah.
that's rough.
Tore his whole leg. I think.
That's not good.
Damn near. Yeah, that's a terrible way to start your career. But hey, that's the NFL. That's
Cooked a bit on that topic.
Sums up a lot.
Talking about moving on from football now. Got to talk about baseball. The recent stuff they have in baseball. Tigers. They made baseball fun to watch for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they had that crazy playoff push where they won.
They won a whole series.
In 30 games, I think they won 24 games, 24-6 they went, and that really pushed them across.
Oh my God, they were below 500. I think they were 5 games below 500,
and then they cooked.
And then they just cooked. I mean, absolutely cooked.
They
made the playoffs solidly.
I mean, I like what AJ Hinch was doing. You got to think you're going from that point and then creating new things to do. Like they had Tarek Skubal, really great pitcher. He can get you a win.
Yeah,
by himself, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, they're like where they put relievers in as the starters, and they just put a reliever in every 3 innings or so. I like that idea because it just makes the starters' arms fresh, and I mean, I like what they did. And then their playoff run where they beat the Astros made it a game against the Guardians, I believe it was.
Sorry, Tiller.
Shoot, y'all behind around Cavs this year.
We'll get to that in a second.
We're going to talk about the NBA after this topic.
We're going to just do MLB real quick because they're not really in season. So
yeah. Because Tigers lost to the Guardians, right? I believe it was the Guardians. They lost in the playoffs.
Yeah, because they were the number 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So then they lost, but they had a good fight there too.
Who did they beat?
They beat the Astros.
The Astros. That's right.
They smacked them too.
They smacked. Oh my God.
So yeah, I think it was unfortunate how things ended with the Tigers against the Guardians. You know, Tarek Skubal, you put your best pitcher in there, but
yeah, didn't it go to 5 games?
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
And Tarek Skubal gave up a grand slam, and that kind of just ended it. I mean, it was unfortunate.
Once that grand slam happened,
yeah, it was 5-1. Yeah, I mean, I was in Kentucky at that time for cross country, and then I remember watching. I was like listening to it and looking at the box score and all that. I was getting so pissed because it's just unfortunate to have your season end like that. You know, not much you can do. Just sit there and be like, you know, I was still happy with how the season went though. It was Tarek Skubal.
Oh yeah, went way above expectations.
Just Tarek Skubal was amazing. He won the Triple Crown for pitching.
Yeah,
best ERA, most strikeouts, and I believe what's the other one? Is it ERA?
ERA and strikeouts.
Strikeouts, and then is it innings pitched or something? I don't know. It's something else.
Maybe like percentage, I guess. Hit. I don't know. I don't know baseball.
I'm trying to remember. It's something. I'm tripping out on it, but he was amazing, and I'm really happy that I think he's really started to like the Detroit.
Absolutely.
So that's good to see.
Absolutely.
Can't not talk about the Dodgers though. They're paying to win World Series per usual. When Yankees versus Dodgers. Who has the most payroll, dude? Dude.
You know, the thing is, when I seen the World Series and what it was, I was like,
bro,
I know Jack's got something to say about this because that's funny.
It was
literally the two teams.
Who has the most salary and who can spend the most money?
Those two.
It literally
is Dodgers 1, Yankees 2.
Juan Soto on the Yankees, Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, all huge contracts. And you got
Dodgers, let alone.
Jazz Chisholm. Jazz for the Yankees still. Jazz Chisholm. That's crazy right there. Then for the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, crazy contract. Shohei Ohtani has the highest contract in baseball.
In baseball history.
And then Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw. I mean, he's getting washed, but he's still good. He's still
paying him.
Yeah. I mean, that right there is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I'm blanking a little bit.
Just 2 hefty payroll rosters. I mean, it's like not even close.
Limited cap, pretty much,
because it's like 1 and 2, and then there's a bit of a drop off.
Bro, and the luxury tax isn't going to affect them. They'll still pay a lot of money to win World Series.
No.
I mean, that's why baseball should be considered. You know, I don't know. I like how baseball is not a salary cap sport, but then it's times like this where I'm like, they should have a salary cap because.
I mean, yeah, this it kind of shows that like it's kind of pay to win
because the Tigers have like a mid below payroll, and they have to get creative with what they do. And the only time they make a big purchase is on a guy like hobby bias. Like, bro, what are we doing?
They choose the wrong guy to buy.
We paid Cabrera for 10 years, which was amazing, up until it got to the last 3 years of his contract, where Tigers are terrible. He was not good. He was washed. It just made watching baseball annoying. But yeah, the baseball contracts are interesting. How does a dude get $70 million per year for 10 years, bro? Just show how time. That's crazy.
That is insane. $70 million a year.
Yep.
It's like $12 million a month. It's actually more than that, but still, 12. I mean,
I don't know. It's a crazy amount of money. Too much money for me to count up.
That's insane.
But I mean, shout out to the Dodgers though. They did win.
Wow.
I'm irritated with it because I didn't want the Dodgers or the Yankees to win.
Well, sure enough, it was them doing.
I wish they both could have lost. If you asked me, if you had to ask me, I wish they could have lost. Both of them
could have lost. Yeah.
But
didn't the Dodgers like whoop them too?
They whooped them for the first 3 games, and then Yankees won 1, and then the Yankees were winning 5-0 going into the 5th inning for Game 5, and then they played like they were playing some beer league softball. A lot of errors. The next thing you knew, the Dodgers won the game.
Wow,
it was interesting. Aaron Judge had an error. Not Freddie Freeman. Anthony Rizzo, their first baseman, he had an error. It was like the Bill Buckner play. So 2 errors sparked 5 runs, and then history from there. But hey, that's how you still play though when you're down 5-0 in the 5th inning. Hope for little stuff like that. Because Freddie Freeman made his error. Anthony Rizzo made his error with 2 outs, bases loaded. That keeps things going. Aaron Judge dropping the ball does not help. I mean, that's how you lose a game right there.
Especially as an outfielder, if you drop that ball, it's like that's one base. And especially somebody's out there that score.
It's not a good.
A lot adds up.
Not a good look.
Errors add up for sure.
But shout out to the Dodgers. Not happy with their win. They won. Game is game, I guess.
Yeah, they won the World Series. You got to give them their credit.
Yeah,
where credit's due.
All right, last 2 topics. Got to talk about the Pistons. So far, they've been pretty mediocre, but they've been better than last year.
100%.
How
many games have we won? 5?
6, I thought.
6?
Yeah, I thought we were like 6 and 8.
And how many games did we win last year? All together. I think it was 14.
Yeah, I think at this point last year we won that. Because we had a long stretch of just losses.
I think, no, it was 2. We had 2 wins. We were 2 and...
No, we were
28?
No, we were 1 and 28. Because remember, it was the first 2 games we lost by 1 to the Heat. We won. Oh, wait, we
won, we lost, and then we won.
Oh, yeah.
2 and 1.
Kate is looking like he's taking the lead. We could beat the Bucks at the night in front. Yeah, dude, that was bad. That was annoying. But hey, the night before that though, the Pistons went against the Heat. I was at that game.
Wow, that was
Comb night.
Yeah,
dude. I got a video of.
Did y'all get shouted out?
What?
You guys?
No, we didn't get shouted out. But like a proceed of the ticket sales go to Macomb. Oh. And I got a free hoodie for it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm happy about that. They gave me $10 for food.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't even cover a pizza, but food's expensive there. It was like $14 for 4 pieces.
Oh, I was gonna say $10. I don't know. That might cover a drink or a candy box. But
yeah, no, it covers a drink. That's about it.
Covered the drink.
Yeah, it covered the drink.
Did you at least get like a cool cup?
Okay. Tyler's being here said free. My bad. Sorry. I get a hoodie with a $10 voucher.
Oh no. Well, no, he was correcting his error.
Oh,
he said
yeah,
could shoot Fred.
Oh yeah.
Throws instead of free throws.
But yeah, that game go ahead dunk though by Jalen Duren. The inbound
and
from
then
Cade
for
Cunningham
Spolster
to call the
timeout.
With 0 timeouts. That was the icing on the cake. I was sitting in front of some annoying Heat fans behind me. They were just being irritating.
Would you turn around and be like,
nah, when we won, I was like, let's go. I was yelling about how their team's just dog. And then,
I mean, that's crazy. How do you lose the pin?
Dude, Tyler Hero was crazy though. There was literally a point where he had
piece.
four 3-pointers in a row. It was bad. Damn. I thought the Pistons were about to lose with 1.8 seconds left.
I do remember that. Like, there was a stretch where it was like 2 minutes.
Dude.
And the Heat hit like.
We were up by like.
So many threes.
We were up by 11. And the next thing I knew, bam, 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 and we're tied. I'm like, what? Thankfully, Tyler Hero missed that shot to go to win the game in regulation. And then in overtime, he hit that shot, hit the bank shot, and then with 1.8 seconds left, Pistons threw that oop.
Pistons took that dub. Wow.
It was just a meltdown by the Heat in the last second of the game.
That's all. I mean, to go to overtime. The thing is, when you're at a game too like that, you kind of hope it goes to overtime.
It was fun.
It just kind of extends the experience just a little bit.
Dude, the vibes were so good post game. We were all like so happy. Dude, that was my second Pistons game I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And for most of my teammates, it was their first or like second game that they've ever been to.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even like basketball.
It was hype.
We all liked basketball that day. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's so good when it's not a blowout and it's a tight game for most of it. And at the ending like that, it puts the icing on the top.
Yeah, because this is the cup games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So it means
Pistons
something.
are really competing.
It does mean something.
Does mean something. Which,
But overall, Pistons have been looking better.
Yeah.
Way better than last year.
I mean, 5-8.
I'm going to say right now that the Pistons are going to squeak through into a tendency to make the play. You're going to win the first game, lose the second.
That is a crazy prediction right there. That is a
Hey,
spot. That's one of those spot on predictions.
that is, dude.
Because I think it's low-key realistic.
Bro, we need to get Tyler on the podcast, bro. He's got amazing basketball knowledge.
He does.
Dude, his basketball knowledge is crazy.
It is. Yeah, he does play a lot of 2K. So
Dude, no, like
he's got.
we
He'll
were
pull
naming
out some
off-
crazy.
No, we were
names.
naming role players one time.
Oh god,
like me-
never go role player.
Me,
with role
him, my
player.
buddy Shane, and Elijah. Bro was naming some dudes that played in like the 40s. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Who is that? Nah, shout out to Tyler for his ball knowledge.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. He is. He definitely pulled out some interesting names. I will say.
But yeah, talking about the last topic, just the NBA in general. I got to talk about the Bucks.
Yep.
They look bad.
Yep.
They don't look good.
Yeah.
It
And the
takes
Bucks
Giannis to
beat the
get
Pistons.
50 points.
59.
59 points to win to barely squeak by the Pistons, where they don't really have like a superstar.
They got Kane.
He's a superstar though.
I'd say he's getting
He's
there.
their star.
He's getting there.
But is he there?
He's not there.
He's not there.
He's not there. He's a star.
And you have
He's not a superstar.
and the Bucks. Why are they fighting for a 10 seed right now? Think about it. They have Giannis, top 3 basketball player in the world.
Yeah.
And you're struggling to win games. You're struggling to
You
win
need him
games
to
against
drop
bad teams
59.
to beat the Pistons.
Yep.
The Pistons aren't great.
You know,
Like
who
I
else
said, they're
scored 50
mediocre.
that night was Victor Wembanyama. That is
Tallest
scary.
player to ever hit 8 3-pointers.
That is scary,
Tallest player to ever hit 8 or more 3-pointers.
dude. He's looking deadly, man.
He was starting off a little slow, but now I mean,
His rookie year to his second year, he looks like a whole different
Bro,
ball. I mean,
if he can hit threes, he's literally unguardable.
he is unguardable. I mean, dude, because I always reference back to this. What if him and Cade were on the same team?
Bro, what if
Oh my
what if the Pistons
God.
didn't get screwed in the lottery? Now
Yeah,
you just
what if the
reminded me.
Pistons? Dude,
I'm about to crash out, dude.
hey, Killian Hayes.
Bro, he's literally in the G League now. He's in the
He's in the
G
G
League now.
League.
He can't make the freaking game. Make the Nets final roster. Bro. He sucks. And that's who we
Killian
thought we could draft over Tyrese Halliburton and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, the 2 Tyreses. And
Horrible.
then, of course, we get screwed over a couple years later. Victor Wembanyama.
We can't get the first pick this year.
Dude,
When-
because imagine, dude, Cade and Wemby. Oh my God, because Cade knows how to throw lobs. And the thing is, you know what we're missing right now in this basketball team? The 4 spot. We don't have a 4.
Yeah,
We got Tobias Harris playing the 4.
Because Jalen Duren and Stu are both 5s, and you can't really put them at the 4s. Then it just doesn't work.
It doesn't work because
Tobias Harris is cheeks. And
Tobias
Dude,
Harris is
Tobias
cheeks
Harris
when
is
it comes
cheeks.
when it comes to the 4. He's garbage.
'Cause, yeah, it's
3 is his natural
Cade at the
position.
1, Jaden at the 2, I believe, right?
Then it's Tim Hardaway 3.
Or is it
the 4 is
or is it
Tobias.
Beasley?
Well,
Beasley's been
it's Beasley or Tim Hardaway.
Beasley's been solid.
It's Beasley or Tim Hardaway, but
Beasley's
still,
been a very solid player and just hitting the
but
threes.
that's such an undersized
Oh, dude, it's bad. That's an
front
undersized
3.
lineup. It's bad.
Because if you go against somebody like the Suns, who's going to guard KD? Tobias Harris?
That's bad. You don't want
That's
you don't want
bad.
that happen.
That's bad.
Hey, Tobias Harris literally finessed the contract out of the Pistons.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to bro.
Hey,
Shout out to bro.
dude, his agent needs to be put in the Hall of Fame. 'Cause
I mean,
now
he's getting
scammed,
he's
not
getting him
won.
paychecks.
Because the thing is, I forget who else he does.
He went from
But
the
he scammed somebody else too.
Pistons to the Clippers to the 76ers.
No, I'm talking about another client of his.
Oh,
'Cause he has Tobias, and then he has somebody else. I forget who it is, but
I
he's been finessing.
Hey.
Dude's like crazy.
game is game.
Hey.
Say it again and again.
Agent needs to be put in the Hall of Fame. That's all.
Yeah,
Tyler
Pacers
Conley.
have been looking trash.
Yep.
They look horrible.
Everybody thought we were going to be good. I think that teams kind of think like they're trying to save their motors for the playoffs, but you got to make the playoffs first.
Yeah, I mean, it's still early on in the season. Teams catch their groove.
Yeah, I mean, Pistons are what, like 5-8 or something, 6-8. I mean,
It's
we're only
nothing
14,
crazy.
15 games in the season here,
It's barely
and
anything.
there's 82.
Yeah.
So
Heat look pretty mid.
Yeah.
They look very mid.
but who looks good? The
Cleveland
Cavs.
Cavs are 12, 13 and
And
now.
of course, Tyler
Did ask.
did ask, are we believing this hype?
I believe in it. You want to know why? They don't have like a player who's like top 5 in the league, but they have a lot of solid players.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of good like they got a lot of good players that all work well with each other. They complement each other great.
And we do got to think of what our theory is, of course. To win a championship, you got to have a superstar.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Who won it last year?
I'm trying to remember, bro.
Because Nuggets won it, and then Celtics.
Yeah.
Right.
They have 2 superstars.
Okay, right.
Plus Drew Holiday is a good player.
Then they got solid pieces around them,
Think about it.
and then you go to the bench, and they got role players, right? Nuggets, same thing. You got Murray, you got Jokic, then you got players, and then you got bench pieces. I mean, it's a trend. It's a trend, and the Cavs. I think they got it. They got Mitchell. It was very impressive. And Garland is finally getting back to his all-star role again.
You could probably say that Mitchell's probably their star player.
He's probably their superstar.
And like Garland, I mean, they complement each other good. So with them being a dangerous backcourt, that's crazy. Plus Evan Mobley.
Mobley in the front court,
That's what I'm
along with Jared Allen.
They don't have a top 5 player, like I said, in the league, but they have a lot of guys who are good.
Yeah,
a lot of guys who complement each other good and elevate their play, make them all better as a team.
Because I'm not going to say that Garland and Mitchell are as good as Tatum and Brown.
No, they're not,
but they're similar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
they complement each other very well. If one goes off for 30, one gets 10, and then they flip on and off.
Yeah.
And Garland is looking like his all-star self again. I think that the Cavs are legit.
No, they are legit, I believe.
They are legit because they did play my Golden State Warriors.
You got to talk about my glorious king LeBonbon and
LeBonbon.
And then Tyler said the big 3 era is honestly dead, dude. You need like one superstar, one co-star type of guy, like 4 to 5 solid high and role. I mean, role players are really underrated. Because remember that Nuggets team? Their role
they had
players
Christian
were
Braun, KCP.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember.
Bones Highland.
Yeah, they had a lot of solid players. And then you look at even the team that didn't win, the Suns, when they went to the finals, they had Devin Booker, probably their best player.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Ayton that is when he was actually playing good.
Yeah,
Chris Paul was the facilitator.
Yep.
But then they had Payton, he was solid. They had Payne, he was solid. So they had a lot of players that complemented each other, and they were deep. So that's why they were good. So I think that's the reason. And then because we already said the Nuggets.
Yeah, because when the Warriors won it too, you got.
Oh yeah, their last ring that they had.
Yeah,
Curry was their best player.
Yep.
Thompson and.
But the guys who win you the championship are really the role players, because Jordan Poole, he was crazy that entire series. Wiggins,
solid.
I think that's his best year that he's had.
In the league. In the league,
maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, arguably.
Draymond Green, big defensive guy.
And then Looney was just a great center that year. So,
people underrate.
It really comes down to role.
I got to say this: Klay Thompson. People really he didn't play the best offensively in that series, but his defense is underrated.
Yeah,
he can go up against your best guard and guard him and play solid defense.
Absolutely.
So I think that was very underrated by him. So you're right. Klay Thompson, he wasn't a superstar, one of the best players in the league that year. Same with Draymond, but they complement Curry so well, it makes everybody else better around.
Exactly, and
Draymond's a great leader too.
And you notice that in the trends of these teams who win the championship now. Not just you don't just need LeBron to go to the finals anymore.
I gotta re-say this. I think Draymond's a good leader when he's not punching his teammates. That's what I'll say. I'll leave it at that.
Remember did you see when they played the Wizards this year? How much mockery was going on?
Yeah,
It was crazy.
it was bad.
Because Poole was pointing at people, and then Draymond was pointing at Poole. And
Yeah,
just you could definitely tell that the drama is still, Draymond likes to drag on the drama a lot.
yeah.
So
He's a diva at times.
he's a diva. But
He's
he's
a
also
diva.
like a comedian.
He's funny, but yeah, he's a
Same
diva.
time.
Other than that, though, what else is there to talk about for the NBA? How the Sixers doing? I haven't really paid attention to them.
Garbage. Embiid's throwing a fit every other night.
Nice.
Every other night.
Isn't Paul George on the Sixers?
He hasn't played a game. I
Nice.
think he's about to play his first game.
I think Maxi's been good, but other than
Maxi's
that, though,
been good, but nobody else.
yeah.
I think they might have lost to the Hornets because LaMelo had a crazy shot to tie.
Clay isn't a negative on defense, but he's just not at the level he used to be when he was guarding Kyrie. That is true, but in that series against the Celtics, he was good.
He was good.
He was guarding Brown and Tatum.
Yeah, he was guarding Brown most of the time. And Brown, that was when we figured out that Brown didn't really have a left hand
Yeah, no.
because
Klay Thompson exposed it.
Thompson exposed it, and then the next finals that they were in, which was recently.
Yeah.
And even now, and when they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals,
Still can't go to his left.
couldn't go to his left.
Yeah, I'm trying to
He
think
can
of
kind of go to his left now, but because it's been exposed, so gotta work on it now.
Yeah, but I honestly haven't watched as much of the NBA this year just because I've been watching a lot of the NFL. So I mean,
Because there's
Big
not a
NFL guy.
lot. There's not like a lot like crazy going on. Just really the Cavs being undefeated. It's just
yeah,
whoa.
it's like for me when the NFL ends, that's when I start to watch hockey in the NBA and like college basketball.
That's good. That's what's good.
And then March Madness, I really just hone in on college basketball and the NHL.
Because college basketball. We're only 2 games.
It's entertaining,
But yeah, it's
gotta get more into that.
yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, though,
The next episode that we'll have, we'll definitely dive into more basketball because it'll be more mid-season most likely.
I'm thinking next week
Sure, we can do next week.
probably would be available.
Yeah, we can get some more college basketball games under our belt because, this year you don't. There's obviously the front runner in Kansas, but you don't really know
24
because Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag is the
Duke did
best
lose to
player,
Kentucky.
but he was the reason they lost to Kentucky. I'm not gonna lie, he was the reason. So college basketball is always a roller coaster, and then finally it kind of evens out once March Madness comes. Kind of the front runners.
But anything can happen in March.
But anything happens in March. That's the problem.
One more thing I thought about for college. Dickinson is like, what, 24, 25? He's getting old. Bro's older than NBA players.
Yep.
Several of them.
Yep.
Bro is in college. Let it go. Get a job, bro. Get a job.
I will say Dickinson did absolutely murder Michigan State. I will say that.
Get
Did
a
you
job.
see that
though.
stat line?
Get a job, though.
He
Go
had
over it,
28 points, man.
Come on now. Other than that, though, I got nothing else to really talk about. So if you got anything more you
Do
want to talk
y'all
about,
think the Nuggets have a shot at the ring this year? Because Jokic is playing on another level.
I think
honestly,
so, but the role
with-
players got to step up.
Yeah, with Jokic on that team,
That was a chance.
there's always a chance, man. Just because Jokic makes everybody better, he's kind of like how LeBron was a long time. Of course, not the athletic ability,
Cavs.
Yeah, but just his presence on the court.
Tyler threw that comparison at me. He was like, it's not bad to be a role player when your teammates are like LeBron or something. So he threw a comparison about the 2018 Cavs.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bro, dude always makes NBA references. It's crazy. But yeah,
But is that all you got?
that's all I got.
That's all you got. All right. If you guys have any questions, we'll wait. I guess a little minute right here.
Yeah.
And then we will sign off episode 29.
Solid.
Wow. 29 episodes, 6K. I'd like to thank you guys again for 6,000 subscribers.
Yep.
That is truly a blessing in disguise.
It's amazing.
Road to 10K.
Yeah. Hey, road to 10K.
Road to 10K.
And we're gonna try to get 2 videos out. We're gonna try to get part 3 of the 3-point contest.
Yep.
And idea about the 1v1.
Idea about it is in the air.
I think it'd be interesting because you've played basketball your entire life. I kind of stopped playing once we got into high school.
Yeah.
Focus on other things.
So, it could be interesting. Or, of course, we are thinking of doing a rec league.
And
How about vlogging the rec?
I was gonna actually ask you about that. I'd like that. Because think about it, I'd be a coach. I'd bring that coaching energy. I can't play. So I don't want to get hurt.
Now, of course, we would have to get somebody who could manage a camera and be on the sidelines and stuff. But because you can't.
No, I can't
record
coach.
and
I can't
coach.
record and film.
Can't record and coach. Come on, you got to be a coach. You got to be present for the team.
This is what we gotta have for a roster. This is what our roster would look like right now, probably. Right? You, Elijah. We probably get Elijah to play.
Yeah.
Tyler, Shane, Mario, Matt.
Yep.
And then me as a coach. I don't know why you guys think you guys want me to play. I want to coach. I want to show off my Tom Izzo type ability.
The thing is, we got to recruit too.
We'll
definitely get you guys a team, and of course, we'll make it fun.
Yeah,
because we don't gotta be good. We don't care.
I'm showing up with a suit every game.
We don't care at this point. We just kind of vlog it for you guys, and hey, maybe if we start making money, maybe we get some cool jerseys.
Who knows?
The All-American Valley Boys. Hey,
who knows, man?
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Something.
It's a pretty cool jersey on the team and stuff because we can make some cool designs.
But right now, I like how we're just doing this because we enjoy doing the podcast.
Yeah, we absolutely enjoy this.
Like if we can start making money off it, we start making some money. But I really just have fun doing a podcast, even though at times it's tough to get one in. But I'm happy we got another one in.
But hey, Rec League, we got many other videos coming.
Yep.
So I think this is our time to say sayonara.
Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for liking the stream, making the stream fun with the comments.
Boys, episode 29.
Crazy.
The podcast. We will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.